$5,000 YouTube studio. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys my YouTube studio and what I use to record, make videos, and do everything I can do on my YouTube channel and everything I do to make videos and stream, and how much everything costs in this video. Everything will be listed as well. So if you guys are excited and want to see how much everything is and what my studio is like, make sure you watch till the end of this video, and let's get right into it. So like I said, I have a lot of things I use to record and make videos. Even starting out right now, we have this blue Yeti microphone, and this costs like $130. Again, I don't know everything off the top of my head, but this is what I use to record my audio for all of my videos. I do have the camera we're using right here behind us, and that's about like $700 because I got it in a bundle. It's a Sony A6000. Again, everything will be listed on the screen when I talk. And if we're just gonna come over here, we have the chair I use. I mean, I guess it's not essential, but this is what I have for my studio. And I have a light you can see right here. It's probably very bright right now. It's sitting on the chair because I have nowhere else to put it at the moment because I have everything else put off and sealed off. So that's about probably like another $100. And if we come over here, we can see, everything I pretty much use to record YouTube videos. This is a pop filter for the mic. If I were to put it here, it would help reduce the popping noises when you say things that start with the letter P and such. As you can see right here, these are actually rechargeable batteries that I can use for my camera that I'm currently recording with, because they do die frequently. So when we were able to go out and record challenges, with everything going on, it's been super hard to do that. But let's get further into this. As you can see, we have two monitors. This one's curved and it's a 144Hz monitor. It honestly was not that expensive. I got it at like a local place that resells games and such. So I got this for like $150, $160, which is really cool because I got that 144Hz effect on with the monitor, and it just makes a lot of my games look so much better. And right here we have this webcam. This webcam is the C922 Pro Logitech webcam. That's like over $100. I use this primarily for, I have a second channel where I open a bunch of trading cards, and I use that to record my face cam while I use that. My primary camera, which you see right here, I use that for recording the openings. And again, I have the 144Hz monitor. I got the second monitor, which is kind of old. It was like $300 at its initial release. It's an Acer monitor. I don't know the specifics on it, but this is a $200 monitor, and this is what I use, and that's what I got it for. So that's what I'm going to include. The price has, these are the lights that you saw on the other chair. This is what I use to brighten the room up because we have some horrible lighting in this room. Here is a PS4 controller, which I use for specific games, the one I stream. This is just a Corsair mouse and nothing specific. It's like a $30, $40 mouse. Same thing with this keyboard. I think it's like a Razer Synas or something like that. It's like I think it's like a $40 keyboard. I did have a better one, but I swapped it out with an old one with my friend. A $30 mouse pad. I think it's honestly fantastic to have and to use. As you can see, if we pan the camera up to my screen, you can see I'm actually using OBS to record. That is because I have an Elgato Cam Link, which is used to capture. So what I'm using is an Elgato Cam Link to help me capture footage to use, so I can use OBS and use my camera that way, because by doing that, like, I can record the footage you see right now, and I'm able to use my Blue Yeti microphone, which sounds a lot better than the camera built in on the Sony A6000. But the thing is with the Sony A6000 is I'm going to be eventually having a microphone which I can attach onto myself, which I'll have a separate audio file and such for that. So that'll probably be recorded on my phone, and that will help me so I won't have to use just my Blue Yeti microphone to be able to get my voice. Now, we're not done yet. I also want to include this table because this table was a hefty purchase to be able to put everything on. It's also part of the studio. That was like an $80 purchase. And there's just a lot of wires and cables that go along with it. Everything will be listed on the screen so I don't miss it. So here is my PC. All the specific specs will be on the screen, but one of the coolest things you can hopefully see is the RTX 2070, which is in there. There is no lights and doesn't really light up, so I apologize for that. It doesn't look that cool, but yeah, this is a pretty expensive PC. It's like $1,500. And it takes up a pretty giant majority of what everything costs. Now, if we come over here, we actually have a second table in which you can see there's a whole nother monitor setup. I also missed over here. I want to go over real quick. We got my Hyperx Flights. There is tape because I did break it, but this is a headset, and it basically costs like $130 for it, and it sounds really good. It's not like broken, like I can't use it. It's just the wires and this one part of it just doesn't like hold as well, so the wire comes out. But I use that tape to kind of put that together. It works, but it's still broken, and which is really unfortunate for me. But you know, you can only do so much, and I'm not gonna go out of my way to go out and get a new set because it's expensive. Like I was saying, I'm coming over to this table. This table also contains a lot of things that seriously do help me with running my YouTube channel and just everything on it in general. For example, over here, this isn't even on the table, but this is a tripod we use for the camera. Again, everything's going to be listed on the screen so you can figure out the prices. And before we even go over the table, I do want to include things like I have some extension cords and just power surges, and those will also be listed on the screen like right now, so you can figure out the prices of that, and we're going over that to be able to run everything. I want to get to, we got the second table. Now the second table actually contains a whole nother PC setup that I recently was able to purchase from my friend. This is what I got from my friend. I'm on a payment plan for him. This is about a $500 PC right here, and it also has like a TV I use for the monitor. I actually don't know the price of this TV, so I put it at like at $20. I was able to get a keyboard for my friend and a mouse, and I have this dirty mouse pad that I use for it. But basically, the only thing I use this computer for is being able to just render more videos and then edit videos on the main PC. Like I said, the mouse pad here is dirty, but the whole purpose of this setup right here is just so I can render videos and edit videos faster and just be able to produce more content. Now, if we come over here, we can see there's a bunch of trading cards, which I actually have my own channel for. So this is about like $200, $250 worth of just bulk and trading cards in itself. Right here is about $100 worth of sealed product, which is kind of actually crazy to just think about. And that's a pretty big investment in itself. We've been able to purchase items like this and get cards like these and be able to resell them and open them and content with that. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I have within this YouTube studio I've been able to create. Again, I don't know if I went over, like this table itself costs $40. There's a bunch of little things that end up building up and just costing a lot over time. And right now I will be putting the total or close to the total we're at. I also want to include, I know it's kind of out there, but I do have an iPhone 11, which is about a $700 to $800 purchase, but it actually does greatly help with videos and being able to manage things that I want to do and be able to contact people. So this does go into my studio cost, which will actually put it over $5,000, which is actually crazy. I wanted the studio to be like 6,000 because we hit 6,000 subscribers, but it looks like I'm gonna have to do something else for 6,000 subscribers. If I missed anything small or big, I'll make sure to put that in this video. But I do want to say this studio took a long time to build. Like the PC specifically took me about a year just to save up and purchase. A lot of this stuff actually came off an investment because I recently got a new job which pays very well, and I've been able to make some investments into that, which I'm still paying off today. So this isn't something that I just been able to flat out get. It's taken years of saving and just purchasing, and hopefully with the idea of getting a return in my investments and just being able to make something out of it. If anything, at the end of the day, I could just sell everything. The fact that everything still has value makes it okay in my opinion, because again, if I fail, I can just sell it and then I'll be able to move on with my life and get into something else. So yeah, there's a lot of things you need for a YouTube studio. Obviously, you don't need everything that I have in this video. Like, you don't need 2 PC setups. That costs like an extra almost $1,000 in itself, and that you just don't need that. But I do it so I can be able to produce more content, edit more videos, and do everything faster. If you guys have any questions on anything you saw in this video today, let me know down in the comments below. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos, and make sure you're here for Christmas Day because there's going to be an insane video on Christmas Day. And that's all I got, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.